Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May peace be upon you all. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Happy Saturday again. This video is going to be a what I have in my Child Development Associate binder and also the books that I use. But before we get to that, I wanted to talk to you guys about why I changed my name, my channel name, to Blessed Muslima. The reason why I changed my channel name to Blessed Muslima is because I feel that that channel name really suits me better than my name. Because for me, my faith is everything. My faith in Islam is my whole reason for being. It's such a crucial part of my life that I will be lost without it. So let's go into showing you guys the books that I used for my Child Development Associates CDA credential, which I have it in preschool, but they have different settings: infant, toddler, family child care, and home daycare. So let's get started with the books. Now, the books I got through my class, but you can also find these books, except for one of them, through the Child Development Associate Credential website, CDA Council, which is the state organization that is in Washington that certifies you. So how the CDA credential process works is that the first step of the process is that you have to be either paid or volunteering in a center-based setting, which has to be accredited by the state, which is NACI. You have to be in a state-approved setting in order for you to complete your next part. So the first part of the CDA credential is that you have to do this on your own. Establish a place that's willing to train you, either volunteer or you can be employed as well. I had to volunteer because at the time I really needed the hours. So for me, volunteering was the best option. So for me, it took me about 3 months, because in order for you to get your credential and complete the first part, you have to have a certain number of hours of working with young children. You need 480 hours. So for me, the 480 hours took about 3 months, and I volunteered my time full-time with a local YMCA from about 10 a.m. to 3. I worked the full day, volunteer. And I was basically working with different age groups. And if the classrooms needed coverage, or if they were short staffed with lunch, I would go in and I would work with the different age groups from toddlers. We had toddlers and preschoolers. So yeah, it was a small setting. We had like 4 classrooms, because the toddlers 2.5 to 3, because they were grouped by age groups, 2.5 to 3 were in one room, 3 to 3.5 were in the other room, and I was mostly in the room with the 3.5s to the 4s. That was my room. That was the room I was assigned in, but I was basically worked everywhere. So first of all, let's go over the books that you need. The first book you're going to need the Child Development Associate National Credentialing Program, CDA Competency Standards book. Now this is available. Mine is the preschool edition, but you can get this in the different settings, as I mentioned before. Now I got these books. I got this book from my school, but it is available also on the CDA Council's website. But for me, because I got it from my school, it was a little bit cheaper. The books that came in the bundle, I will show you the books. There's 3 of them that came with this book. The 4th book I purchased by myself because I felt like I needed more help in creating my portfolio, which is, the portfolio is the second step. Okay. The portfolio is the second step of the CDA credentialing process. So once you find a place that's willing to train you, either paid or volunteer, you have to take the classes. And once you sign up to take the classes, you need your director to write you a letter saying that so-and-so, like for me, I said Sonia A1 is enrolled into the Child Development Associate courses with the name of your school, and she's taking the classes. And then at the end, what you need is, you need a letter from your school again once you finish the hours, saying that you completed your Child Development Associate training and these are the hours that you have, because the next step of the process of the CDA is that you apply for the credential once you finish your binder, which inshallah I will show you guys my binder. Once you finish your binder, you have it checked. You make sure you have everything in the right areas. I will show you guys my binder so that way you guys can see what it looks like. And then you apply, you find a specialist online through the Child Development Associate website. You find a specialist in your area, you put in your zip code, you put in your setting, and that's how you find your specialist. My Child Development Associate specialist was amazing. She was so good. So inshallah, you guys all find a great Child Development Associate specialist. After you complete your Child Development Associate specialist interview, they come in for an observation. You talk to them over the phone and you get to know each other. You tell them where your setting is, you give them the address, they set up a time to meet with you. After that's done, you can take your test, and the test itself is 75 questions. It's basically common sense knowledge. If you study and you take notes for the Child Development Associate test, you will do good.